What's good, y'all? What's happening, man? It's FLYEERRKicks, and welcome back to the channel. Now, this is your first time here, man. I appreciate you for stopping by. Feel free to hit that subscribe button, man. Join the freaking Flyers Club. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss out. Drop a like, drop a comment if you like the content. And last but not least, man, I got my IG name listed right here down below. Head over to IG, give me a follow. Let's interact on there as well. Now, let's get right into it, man. I got a Jordan 1 here. And this one is kind of being controversial as far as 2023, man. A lot of people didn't like it. Then a lot of people went crazy when they shock dropped it. And then people thought it was going to be an easy cop. And now prices kind of shot up after the release, man. But here we go. Let's get into it, man. We got the regular Jordan 1 box, man. Black and red. Tag on this joint reads Air Jordan 1 High OG SP for special project. University red and black. Size 11.5 personal pair, man. Shout out to the better generation. I was able to grab these joints there, bro. But let's get into it. Opening the box, man. Regular old white paper. Nothing special. Even though it's kind of a special shoe, man. No special packaging on this one. But let's get into the shoes, man. Now, here we have the Jordan 1 High, man. Across the Spider-Verse. The Jordan 1 High Spider-Man 2.0. Bunch of different nicknames, man. But we got these joints, bro. When these joints first dropped, it's like the first like leak images. Poor quality images. But a lot of people were not a fan of the multiple like colorful materials that's mainly on this top of the shoe. This is mainly the parts people had problems with. The comic book style print that they used on here. But it doesn't look as bad in hand. The quality is there, but if you're asking me, man, it's definitely not my favorite Chicago-ish iteration of a Jordan 1, man. But let's get into the shoe, man. Let's talk about it. Now, getting into it, man, this joint is basically a Chicago overall, man, but with the Spider-Man twist to it, in particular the Spider-Verse, man. So they used this colorful like print, and if you've seen the movie, man, when Spider-Man is going through the Spider-Verse, you kind of see these images and these prints throughout the movie, just like throughout the comic book and things like that, bro. So I get why they use the material. I just don't think it looks amazing per se, for lack of better words. I don't think it's the best look that they could have picked for Jordan 1, man. Not really a huge fan of it. They use 6 total materials, man. They have the big bubble print here, the small circle print. They have like the stained red Chicago. They have patent leather. They have like a nice suede right here. And they have the regular red leather going across the toe, man. So they did use 6 different reds or 6 different textures to use to create this Spider-Verse shoe. If you know the Spider-Verse is like multiple Spider-Man, so they tried to use multiple materials to come and just to embody the movie on this shoe. I get the theme. I get what they were trying to do. Not the biggest fan, but back into the shoe, man. As you can see, that side panel, it comes in a white smooth leather, nothing really tumbled like the shattered backboard of 2016, bread leather, anything like that. Smooth white leather going across that toe box as well. Has that red smooth leather going across the toe, has the suede there, like the stained red leather right here. Patent leather on the front of the eye stays, has the big bubble material going across the middle of the eye stays, and it just keeps switching materials here and up here across the eye stage. Just all parts of the different materials that they use. Get into the tongue, man. It has like a sailish tongue, and they did something different with the tongue tag on here. Rather than the tongue tag folding over, going over the back of the tongue, they just have the whole thing stitched on right here with the Nike Air red tag, Nike Air stitched in white. Solid pair, man. Now, getting into the back of the shoe, man, they use different materials here as well. They have the smooth red there, the stained red here on the back, and then they use the suede here. You can see they use patent leather going across that swoosh and going across the top of the shoe, across that ankle collar up there. They use the patent leather, and even in this little slot right here, they use the patent leather as well, man. It does look good, man. The materials are solid. It's not bad materials, but I don't think they look the best together, man. It just don't look purely the best. That's just my best way of being able to describe this shoe. And it does have a white midsole here and a semi-translucent red outsole. And this outsole does glow in the dark. I'll drop a picture here that I took the other day. And like I said, it does glow in the dark, man. It's a nice touch. That's another thing that a lot of people didn't know, even before the shock drop. We didn't know that this part glowed in the dark. We thought it was just a red translucent outsole. I do like this outsole as compared to the 2018 Spider-Man pair. Just with it being a red outsole compared to the clear outsole, this one won't yellow. Even if it does yellow, it won't look bad like it would once a clear outsole start yellowing like you see on your Jordan 11s and things like that. Now getting into the left shoe, man, just the same as the right, man. No extras, no extra laces, nothing special about the packaging, but it's the same shoe on both sides. It has the different materials going all the way around the shoe. But like I said, solid quality, but I'm just not the hugest fan of the mixed match of materials and colors that they use. But like I said, it is effective as far as getting a theme across for sure. But just not my favorite, but it does look good, man. I will say that I do like the 3D looking print that they use on the Wings logo. It has the white, yellow, red, and the overlays. Just like I said, it looks like the Spider-Verse. It looks like this bubble material here that they use throughout the magazine and throughout the movie. So it makes sense. It definitely makes sense, but I just can't state enough, man, that it's not my favorite part of the shoe, but solid nonetheless. Now, like I stated before, man, I was able to grab these joints from the Better Generation out here in Houston. That's PJ Tucker's store that he opened. Maybe they opened the physical store like in October, if that long. And then they opened online maybe like 3 years ago now at this point. But they've been online for a while. They just opened their brick and mortar. They just started to do first come, first serve. I believe they did the Sessabon Dunks, the Thunder Fours, and I think these was the third first come, first serve release. Other than like random dunk drops and things like that. But they usually do a lot of raffles and a lot of like game releases and things like that. But for this one, they did something special, man. So they have like a basketball court outside of their stores. They have like a nice big courtyard, like turf all the way around the basketball court. And they have an actual court, actual NBA regulation goal. And they did a movie night. So it was first come, first serve. You come in, get your wristband to mark your size, pay for your shoe, and then you go sit down, man. They had the movie playing. They had a blow-up screen out there. Just opened their bar that they have. They renovated like an old school bus, cut it out, put a bar inside. Just like a food truck style, but it's an actual full-size school bus. They have a bar inside, some really good drinks, man. Dope concept, bro. It's probably the best store across the United States, man. I can't even lie to you, man. Of course, it's retail, so it's kind of hard for them to have really good stuff all the time. But as far as like the vibe and the aesthetic of the store, man, it comes second to none to me, man. It comes second to none. They have an actual basketball court, man. They're always doing events. Like I said, they did do a movie night for this one, so they had the original Miles Morales, the origin story movie playing while we were waiting to check out our shoes. Man, you can grab a drink, just chill. It was a cool night, man. It wasn't hot outside or anything, so it was solid, man. Shout out Better Generation, man, for always trying to be innovative with their release methods, man. Even though it gets kind of hectic when you do first come, first serve, man, they handle it pretty well. They get a little frustrated, but who would, man? But shout out to those guys, man. They did their thing. Solid release, man. Everyone that was in line got a pair. Maybe not their size once you got towards the back, but they made sure everybody left with something if they wanted to, man. So shout out Better Generation. Now, as far as pricing on these joints, man, these joints did have a hefty ticket. These were $200 retail plus tax. That's $216.50 out the door in Texas. And resale isn't too crazy on these, man. This 11.5 is going for like $290, maybe like right around $300. Big sizes like 10.5 through 13, 14, like are right around $280 to $300. And everything like 9.5, 10 and down, those are going for $270, maybe between $250 and $270. So like I said, man, resale isn't too crazy on these, man. You're paying like maybe $50 over retail, up to $80 over retail if you're looking for one of these bigger sizes. But if you want the shoe, I think it'll be very reasonably priced. I don't think it will go up that much. I think a lot of people did a lot of panic buying right on Saturday when they took the L, because when people were doing a lot of complaining, not liking these, I even seen people like returning their shock drop pairs back to the Nike store. People thought this was gonna be an easy cop, but you know, people switch up on release day. People try to grab them, resellers try to grab them just to make a quick buck. But just stick around, man. Check the market in about a couple of weeks. And once all the sneakers pairs ship in this week, and by the end of the week, you should see prices fall back down to like that $260 range, in my opinion. I don't think these will go up that fast like the other Spider-Man pair did, just because of the different materials, man. It's not just a smooth red Chicago shoe, but if you did get a lost and found for retail, you don't want to pay that $500, bro, this is definitely a great consolation prize for sure. Now, as far as quality on these joints, man, like I said earlier, man, the quality is there. The materials are nice. Just not a huge fan of the colored materials on here, like the yellow and blue with the bubbles. Not the hugest fan of that part, but as far as actual quality, really good materials, man. I like the patent leather swoosh on there. I like the red patent leather. It looks really good. I like the patent black going across the top of the shoe. It's a good looking shoe, man. Overall, it's a good looking shoe. There's just certain hits that I'm not a huge fan of. And I do like this new tongue tag they did, man. It's just a nice hit, man. It's just something new, something different. And I don't mind the innovation, but I don't know, Jordan, man. Let's try to stick to some regular colorways, bro. I get it. It's Spider-Man. It's for the Spider-Verse. You embodied the theme of the movie with the shoe. You did a really good job, bro. But let's not make this a habit. Let's leave this for Spider-Man. And if that's what it is, cool, man. It's cool for the Spider-Man movie. I'm not mad at it at all. Now, just for a quick comparison between the 2018 pair, man, here is the origin story pair from 2018, the original Spider-Man Jordan 1. And I like this one a lot better, man. It has that white tumble leather, the nice red tumble leather. They added the dots just to give it the Spider-Man look. I do like that swoosh. It's like a nice carbon fiber-ish looking swoosh with the pattern going around the edge of the swoosh. I like this pair a lot better, man. It's a lot more subtle, a lot more smooth. Now, the biggest downfall to this shoe would have to be the gel outsole, the clear gel outsole at that, man. You can see I haven't even gotten around to wearing these yet. And they're kind of yellowing on the back. Nothing too bad. Still brand new in DS shape, but I don't know, man. This one is a lot better to me. It's a lot more subtle. They hit it with the blue just to bring out the Spider-Man in the shoe. They got it with the dots going across the red leather, man. This one is a lot better to me. I know a lot of people are trying to like this one better. I think they're just on the wave of it being new and being accessible, but this one is definitely the better shoe. So y'all leave me a comment down below. Let me know which one would you rather have. Would you rather have the origin story at the bottom? Or would you rather have the Spider-Verse Jordan 1 at the top, man? They both look good just seeing them side by side. Definitely a solid pair. But just leave me a comment down below. Let me know which one you would rather rock. Let me know which one you would rather have, bro. Just let me know. I know this one will have a lot better wearability with the red gel outsole. It's not gonna look bad after a few wears. It does have some nice materials, man. Even if they would have just used this material rather than using these color materials, I think it would have been a lot better shoe. Just using the red smooth leather, the red patent, and then the stained leather and the suede. I think those four materials would have made this shoe over the top, and it would have went even more crazy and sold out a lot more quicker than what we saw these joints sell at. But still a solid shoe overall, man. Y'all leave me a comment. Let me know down below which one you're feeling, man. You like the origin story or do you like the Spider-Verse, man? Just leave me your honest opinion right here down below. Let me know. Also, the 2018 pair did come with an extra set of laces, and it does have like a red lace with the blue tip on it. Really nice touch. And even the red factory lace that comes installed with the shoe does have a red tip on the shoe, man. So they did do a little bit better on the accessories with this joint, man. Just adding the lace tips and adding an extra set of laces. For these joints being 200 bucks, them having the same regular box, they should have gave us just a little bit extra. But I do feel like they would justify the $200 retail with it being all these extra materials and extra stitchings and things like that, man. I get it, I guess, but I'm still taking this joint for sure. But overall, man, this about wraps it up for this video. Just want to give you guys a quick unboxing and review of this Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse Jordan 1, man. Let me know your honest opinion. Let me know how you're feeling about these different materials all around the shoe. The quality is there for me. Not the biggest fan, but it is a solid shoe. I just want to grab it to complete the set, man. I have both pairs now. I'm still taking the 2018 over these, man. So y'all let me know which one you would rather have. Let me know your opinion on these joints. The movie does release on June 2nd, man. Let me know if you plan on seeing a movie. Are you a Spider-Man fan, or are you just gonna leave it alone, man? Just leave me a comment down below. Let me know how you guys are feeling. Until next time on the next video, man, we got the Spider-Man Jordan 1 from 2023. Peace.